Hi, I'm Lorie Marrero, creator of the Clutter Diet book and online program, and today we're going to talk about what to do when you've bitten off more than you can chew. What do you do when that project you're doing takes way longer than you thought? This has happened to me so many times. Even though you expect the best and prepare for the worst, sometimes there are unforeseen things that delay your project you just could never have known. So this just happened to me when I was moving my website over to a whole new platform and server. It took way longer than we thought. This has happened to me many times in organizing projects. Even though I'm a professional, I have had delays on closet installs and large garage projects and move-ins. So this can happen to anybody, and it most likely will happen to you. So here are some strategies to help you get through this dilemma. All right, so first you want to adopt a good enough philosophy. There's a great saying that done is better than perfect. So just focus on the finish line, which is getting something functional. And then you can tweak, make adjustments, and get it all perfect and pretty later, but just get it working first. Also, you know that when you're spending a lot of extra time on a project like this that you didn't anticipate, something has to give. So remember, what can wait will wait. So I've had to put aside answering emails, for example. I've had to put aside sometimes working out for a few days in the mornings to give me extra time to get something done. That's fine, because what you have to realize is it's temporary. So just do what you have to do to get to that finish line. Sometimes when you've torn everything apart and it's all sorted and spread out, you have to just find a livable stopping point to the project. So we have a great example of that on a project we did probably last year. I guess we did this. We had two different closets that were across a hallway from each other. They were identical, kind of mirror image closets. And we wanted to rip them out and install the exact same closet hardware in each one. So our strategy first was to install this on this side and then go do the same thing on this side and kind of do them simultaneously. And when we realized we weren't going to get finished, what we did instead was focus on finishing one entirely so that we could leave the homeowner with a functional space that was practical for her, and then come back another day and finish the other one in its entirety. So think about what you can do to make a livable stopping point for yourself. So sometimes what that means is another solution that we have, which is finding temporary solutions that make that stopping point happen. So if you've spread everything out in the driveway on a big garage project and you have to leave it out overnight, sometimes what you can do is spread a plastic tarp over that entire amount of your belongings in the driveway. That's a nice temporary solution. Also, you can use garment racks to hang up clothing from a closet if you're still doing an installation. That way it gets the clothing off the bed, which is probably where you put it. You can sleep on the bed while the project's being finished. So look for those little temporary fixes and solutions so that you can get to that livable stopping point. Another thing you want to do is delegate. If there were ever a time to ask for help, it's now. Call in the troops, get your family involved, ask for help with assembly of the closet pieces, or get help with meals, or just call in a pizza if you have to. But just know, again, it's temporary, and ask for all the help you can get to finish the project. Another thing you have to do is remember what we always say about being decisive. The more decisive you are, the more organized you're going to be. And it especially is true when you're trying to finish a project. You're going to have a lot of things flying at you, and the more decisive you can be, the faster you're going to plow through that project. And if you slow down and question your decisions, that's going to slow the whole project down. So do the very best you can and move forward. And finally, I want to share with you a strategy that helps me relax when I am feeling anxious about a project. I ask myself, have I done all that I can do? And if the answer is yes, then I give myself permission to relax. In my website project recently, there were many times where I had done everything that I could do, and then I was just waiting on our programmers, and they were in another state, and we would send stuff off to them, and I'd say, okay, well, I guess I'm going to go eat some dinner and enjoy my family this evening because all I can do is wait for the programmers. So it really helped to reduce the anxiety, and if you can, just focus on what you can possibly do. And when you're finished with that, then relax and shift gears. So I hope that's helpful to you. If you have some experiences to share, we'd love to hear about those in the comments. And you can see our new website at clutterdiet.com. We're really proud of the makeover. So go see one of the best before and afters we've ever done, which is our new homepage and our new membership levels. So we now have a light membership that you can do, which has no credit card required. It is free for you to come in and just check us out. You can experience our 7-day quick start, and you can learn what we're all about without having any risk or obligation. So go to clutterdiet.com/learn more. See you next time, and may you always be happy and grateful for having more than enough.